All right. Hey guys, what's up? This is DGen Dev here. I'm just going to be running over this thing called LMStudio today. If you guys wanted to ever know how you can use LLMs with your own computer without having to use an API, this is basically one of the coolest tools that you can use, and I'm going to walk you through it, how to use it, and it's actually one of the things that I use like all the time. So there's coolest features about it, but let's just dive into it. What you can do here is basically go to lmstudio.ai and you can pick whatever OS it's for, Windows, Mac, or Linux. We already have ours downloaded, but if I'm on Linux, so I would be downloading it. I use the app image just because it's easy to double click and start. And just to dive into it, I can show you here. We got it right here. So we got the newest version 4.7, and we will just double click it, and it's going to start right up for us. And the coolest thing about it is it's easy. It's super easy. You don't really have to know how to do too much. Technically, all you have to know how to do is like once it's installed on your computer, you just double click it, you open it up, and you go to this section here. So this is basically where you can download all the different LLM models that you want, and it'll actually tell you kind of like if it's going to be good for your computer right here. Like this one says partial GPU offload possible. So right now, my just to give you a little bit of information about my computer, I'm only running a RTX 3050, which is only a 4 GB model on this laptop. So it's actually quite small. It's not that big. And a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't even run an LLM on that small of a video card because the VRAM is only 4 gigs." Well, I'll share a little secret with you. I have about 32 gigs of system memory. So what we can do is we can do this thing that's called GPU offloading. It's a little bit slower, it does slow down, but I still have an RTX 3050. So the RTX 3050 is actually quite fast. And the VRAM, so it's a 3000 series RTX. It's not the 5000 series. It's about 2 generations behind, but it's still pretty quick. So it can actually do LLMs, like some local models, pretty good. I can show you really quickly here, just what basically I've already done. So I had the new one right here. We did the Nemotron 3 Nano 4B. So we already downloaded it, and it's only 2.84 gigabytes. So if we click on using the new chat, it's gonna be basically it's gonna bring the new chat up, and it's gonna load it in there for us, and then we can start to do things. It has a thinking model and it has tool use, so it's pretty cool. Um, or does it have tool use? This is integrations for LMStudio, I think. I don't think this is actual tool use. Let me go look at it again. It actually does have tool use. So it'll tell you right here. You can click on this. This model supports reasoning, which is thinking, and then it also does have tool use. So that's pretty cool. That's what you can do. These other models down here have an eye. That's like for vision, so it can process images and things like that. So let's just go play with the Nemo. So if we just say something like, "Hey, how are you?" It'll process it pretty fast, and you can see it's doing thinking actually. Oh, we could have just did it without the thinking, but now you're gonna see it's actually thinking about a bunch of stuff. It says, "I appreciate the check-ins as an AI assistant designed for technical support, operate at maximum readiness, no downtime." It's pretty fast. You can see here it's actually going pretty quick. So that's pretty cool. Be like, "Hey, and we could just turn off the thinking mode to chat with them. You can see here we got 25 tokens a second, which is not bad. I'm actually streaming at the same time, so it's not too bad. Say, can, are you able to whoops to code in Python? If so, can you give me an example? And there you go. So basically, it's going to tell you right now that I'm able to do it. And what's he doing? He's basically doing a matplotlib Python plot, which is a random generator. It's coding it all out at the moment. It says here that it's using SciPy and Matplotlib. And what's kind of funny is we could actually copy this right now. We could test it real quick if it actually works. So all I have to do is open up a new terminal. And you can just go to my work folder and I can make a new directory. Let's just make a new called nano testing. All right, we'll go to that. We'll open up this sample.py. We'll just paste it in here. And then what we'll do here is it says that there was a couple, what it was, I think numpy is already installed, but we could try this. Pip install. Actually, let's just do, here, I'll tell you what you can do. You can do a Python virtual environment. So it'll just do that real quick. So we set that up and then we can source it. So now we have a virtual environment. So we can install this SciPy and NumPy. I think that's all we needed. Oh, maybe a matplotlib. We just install it really easily, and then I may have to install that too, Matt. Yeah, there we go. Let's just not do. See, if I don't have, since I'm on Arch, if I don't use a virtual environment, I'd have to break my system changes every time. So this is not bad. But so basically, let's just see what the sample pi does now. And there you go. Boom. It basically ran it. It gave us this filter, and it basically told us that it passes within the tolerance and whatever. So simulation complete. So that's all that we're supposed to do. It says here that it's a resistor tolerance. That's pretty neat. It gave us an actual test with Python. So there you go. That's the Nemotron 3 Nano 4B. And there's other models you can use too. As you can see, I got a bunch down in here. I like some of these other MOEs, like this one here is like I guess it's a GLM 4.7 Flash Claude 4.5 Opus. Kind of like a lot of these models are actually on Hugging Face. So if you search here and you just search up like GLM 47 or something like that, actually it might even show up. I think if I typed in 4.7 Opus, yeah, probably this one. And then you can say here is 18.13 gigabytes. But the thing is, it's actually, I have 32 gigs of RAM, so I can offload a bunch. If I click here, I can show you, I can use this in the chat. And I'll just show you how fast it can do, even though it is offloading. We'll just go here and wait a minute. I think it's gonna do it, right? Oh no, it's trying to. Oh, it is loading actually. It's loading it right now. So you can see right here the memory consumption. I have 31 gigabytes, and it's using 14, and it's at 82%. So it's actually loading in. It takes a couple minutes. It's not very fast when you have a low memory and things like that, but it still does work. So that's what I was kind of want to show you. Like, hey, how are you today? Probably we're only gonna get 8 tokens a second, and the other one got us 32. But this is a distilled version, so it can run basically on lower hardware. But right here, see, it's basically doing its thinking. And then it's gonna give us an answer in a minute here. So see, I'm functioning well, I'm ready to work. It's actually not that slow. It's not that fast, but it's not that slow. And where's our token? There we go. We got about 9 tokens a second, which is not that bad. Actually, for a big model like this, it's like a 20 gigabyte model. I offloaded a bunch of basically, I offloaded a bunch of the memory. And you can do things here too with the LMStudio. There's the integration, so you can actually have MCP. You can edit the MCP, add MCP servers. You can have reg. So right now we have like, see if I just enabled reg. Now we have a v1 reg, so that we can get like basically have a little bit of a memory. It'll remember the context of things that you're working on. And these are different things. another cool thing about LMStudio that I just wanted to go over real quick is right here. You can hit this developer button, this developer terminal here. And when you go here, you can actually turn this on. And then now you can see here, it's actually a full LLM. It's a full API for your LLMs. So you can run it locally. So you see here how it gives you all this now. So we can do like, if we do git, here, I'll just show you this. Like, let's just copy this and go here and do curl. See, I think it's going to give us, there we go. So now it just did curl and it just checked with our API to see what models we have. And it says like we have all these models available, right? All these models are the ones that are able. And then basically we can do like chat completions and things like that. So any apps that you want to build, if you want to test them out on your own thing without using any credits with OpenAI or anything like that, you can basically just use LMStudio, turn on your server here, run an app, create an app, and then inside of that app, you can go ahead and use your local host. Yeah, you can use your local host chat completion thing right here. Here, let's just do something real quick. I'll show what we can do real quick. Just to Let's just open up. This is another app called Windsurf. I didn't really want to go into it too much, but I'm going to show you something real quick. We're just going to do a new. Here, this is something else, but let's just do a new folder at the moment. Oh, we'll just go into the nano testing folder. We'll just do a new folder here, and we'll just call it testing. And then we'll open that up. What we can do is we're just going to build a quick little app. Let's build a joke generator using LMStudio API for the current model that is loaded. Build it out in Python and Flask. Do it fast. So for a quick demo, make it in dark mode so we don't get blinded. All right, boom. Let's just do that, and we'll just wait a couple seconds. It'll probably maybe take like a minute or two, but we're basically prototyping a little joke creator thing. And we can open up an integrated terminal here. What we're going to do is it's probably going to run that. Yeah, okay. So you can see here that it already added in the thing I was telling you about, the LMStudio URL with the local host chat completions. So that is the same one that I showed you right over here, right? So what it's doing right now, it's just building out this little app for us, and then I'm going to be able to run it. I think it just did the template. It's doing the templates right now. So we do Python and Flask because it's really fast to prototype with. You basically can get the nice thing about AI is that AI is basically Python, trained using Python. Everything's Python, so it's like it's natural. It's kind of like its default language. So if you get it to like code in Python, it's probably not going to make many mistakes. If you get other languages, more mistakes can happen quickly. But you know, so there we go. It already ran it for us, I think, is what it just said. So let's go to our browser and we'll just, I don't know what port did it say. It says it's running. Port 5000. That's usually the default one. All right, we'll go to 5000. Boom. All right, there's our joke generator. So now let's just say we want to make a joke. I don't know. Let's just say, I don't know why it says Matt Farmer. Okay, let's just do a joke topic, right? So let's just say our joke about LLMs and AI, how it will Let's just do that. All right, so now you can see here that we click generate a joke, and if we go to LMStudio, yeah, you can see here that it already started um, right here. See here, it gave a system prompt. It said you're a funny comedian who tells great jokes. Tells you the role as a user. Says tell me a funny joke about LLMs and AI. Keep it short and punchy. Then it basically submitted the request. We're using this model GLM47 Flash, so the token generation is quite slow, but it's okay because it basically did that. And then we had a problem. Okay, great. So we had a problem. Now, what was our problem? Read timeout. Okay, let's just say we had a read timeout. We had a read timeout because it's only 30 seconds and the model is a little slow. Can you give us 90 seconds? I could probably just go in here and say, like, change it to 90 seconds, but it's a very simple app. Oops. But sometimes I just like to let the model do it. Oh, there it is. I could just do it right now. Oh, it just did it for me. It's quicker than I am. See what I'm saying? So, like, you just ask it to do it, and it's gonna do it anyway. So it's a bit faster. Alright, we reload the page, and then we go ahead and say, tell us a funny joke about cats that use AI on TikTok. Let's just do that. So we're gonna wait. So it's gonna go here. It's basically doing it again. It's using that flash. We should probably switch to Nemotron because it would be a lot faster. But I will just see. So basically it processed, and now we're gonna have to wait a bit. It takes time. See, it's processing it right now. We'll just see how long it takes. Oh, we got another freaking error. Why did we get that error though? The user wants a funny joke. All right. Let's just eject this one. And let's load the Nemotron one. That'll be way faster. All right. And then let's do it. Oh, there we go. We need a shirt. Yep. Doing it. It says here the reasoning content. I don't know. We might still get an error. We're just building. Oh, it says here's your joke, but it doesn't give us a joke. Let's just do this. So the nice thing about said we got a joke, but it was blank. Here's the output from the LMStudio terminal. So that's what I like to do sometimes is I just go over here, boom, 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 we'll get the LMStudio terminal. Okay, so basically, oh yeah, it did it from here. So just copy this. I'll just copy that. And then I'll go back here and I'll paste it in and we'll just send that. And it will probably say like the format or something was not right. That's why it didn't show it properly. So now what it's going to do is actually it's going to go ahead and fix it. And then hopefully we can generate a joke. And then that'll be the end of this video. But I just wanted to kind of give you a quick rundown on how you can use LMStudio with an app. And then you can go ahead and use it on your own. It's gonna take a minute because it's basically checking the vision. It's gonna see that we made kind of using the vision model, and this is with Windsurf. So Windsurf's a pretty cool app where you can use all different LLMs. We're using Kimi K2.5 to build this right now. See, it did say, oh, see, there's a problem with the tokens. So that was another thing. So you could either with LLMs, how much tokens it's going to use, how long it's going to take the time out. There's different things, right? I could even probably put that up to like over 512 tokens. We could probably put up to like 1512 tokens or something like that. Because it's using reasoning at the moment, right? Who cares? Let's just put, yeah, I mean, we could try that. See what happens. I think that's all that it's going to be. Yeah, it increased it. All right. Let's go back here then. We reload the page. Uh, tell me um, gen or a joke about cats that use AI agents for their. Let's just say something like that. So we go back to LMStudio. You can see here that it's actually submitting it. It's doing everything. Whoops, sorry about that. There, it did that. It did a bunch of reasoning. I don't know if we actually got a joke though. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the joke right here. You got a joke there. Hey, there it is. So here's your joke. A cat asks its AI agent, "What's your favorite joke?" And the AI replies, "None. I'm already processed." See, there you go. So that's a funny little AI joke. And we just created this in like what I don't know 5 or 10 minutes. We only been on here for like 15 or 10, like not very long, and we already made a little app. And I showed you basically how you could use it with LMStudio using Nemotron and all different types of other models. LMStudio is a great tool. There's a lot of features you can use. There's if you get a bigger GPU and there's a lot of things you can do. Like right now, I have GPU offloading up quite a bit because I don't have a lot of memory in my GPU, but I can still use models. And I just wanted to show that to you because everybody says, "Oh, if you don't have a big video card, you can't use models," but that's not true. The case is you just have to use certain models, different types of models, but you can still use them. So I just want to let people know about that. And hit the like button, follow me, repost this video, post it everywhere. I want to get a lot more views. I want to do a lot more videos. This is basically one of the first ones I've ever posted, making it like with recording, and I want to do a lot more for you guys. So if you can like it, follow, repost, hit all that. Um, yeah, I mean, till I see you on the next one, guys. Take care.